Hello. Hope you guys are having a absolutely totally wonderful day here in Central Texas. It is typical in that I had a friend recently share with me how Texas is bipolar, and it super is. We've had some really warm days, and now we are having some really super cold days. I'm surprised that I'm not with my hat and gloves and everything on because I just got back from the grocery store, and oh my goodness, super cold outside. But anyways, which leads in perfectly of yesterday we talked about fatigue, right? And getting to the root of our fatigue and having a team of professionals and support for us on this journey of our fatigue. Cold weather can definitely make us feel fatigued, right? So the root cause of fatigue, the root cause of any ailment, any health concern or question could be so many things. It could be, we'll take fatigue, for example, back to fatigue, and the fact that it could be our adrenals. It could be our thyroid. It could be blood sugar levels. And what about the root of these physical ailments? What about the emotions that could be behind that? The trauma, the healing, whether, again, the roots behind those, whether it's from surgery, whether it's from abuse, whether it's from life events and circumstances, environment, physical, spiritual, so many things. And this doesn't just go, like I said, it's not just for fatigue. We're trying to connect the roots of our health, our whole health, in all situations so that we can feel empowered and be empowered to be able to take charge and to find hope in our health, right? So I have many resources that I like to go to all the time because I love researching. I geek out with science. I see the beauty in science, in finding how that there are dedicated doctors and dedicated professionals who are willing to share and show the science behind our physical and emotional health. Especially when we have professionals and doctors who really see and really get that there is a physical and emotional connection, that we're not separate, that we're not, our physical body, we're not just a shell walking around, right? There's something more inside of us. There's substance, there's energy, there's all sorts of things. So, for example, me personally, when I was going through my thyroid storm, I was having fatigue, right? Had no clue what was going on with my fatigue, but then discovered that I was having a thyroid storm, or I had a thyroid storm, and got to the root of my thyroid storm was because through diagnosis that I have Hashimoto's. So I was diagnosed. So I was reading, doing tons of research, and I loved one of my go-tos. I loved reading Dr. Isabel Wentz, all right, The Root Cause of Hashimoto's hyperthyroidism, or thyroiditis. And what I really liked about her is that she gave really good solid data explaining how there was some commonalities with Hashimoto's, there were some commonalities with thyroid conditions, there were some commonalities with adrenals and all these different things. But then we each individually are so unique that there might be something that might not work for me that's going to work for somebody else, right? And then another book that I discovered that I just super loved was Stacey Robbins, and she really dug into the whole emotional and physical connection. She gave some really great data about how there is they've shown through some data how there is a physical and emotional trauma connection with many women, many people, but especially women who have been diagnosed with Hashimoto's hypothyroidism. So these are just a few of the examples of some specific conditions, or a specific condition, right? But when I'm wanting to be able to help somebody, to be able to direct a person to another professional, I like to, and who throw out tons of different topics to me, I like to really go to some go-to books for me. So one of my favorite is The Healing Intelligence of Essential Oils, because it really gives the science behind our essential oils in how and why they work so well. And then I really like digging into doctors who reference St. Hildegard, because St. Hildegard she was an amazing woman who was already writing over almost 900 years ago about the connection of our body, spirit, health. And so some really super great books, some other doctors who have taken her writings and really explained and dug into her writings really helps explain it a little bit better. So now I would like to challenge you and ask you, what are some of your go-tos when you're trying to uncover the root cause of your health, of finding hope with your health? What science resources do you go to? What doctors do you go to? What resonates with you? And how do you partner up with other professionals, whether it is a life coach, a wellness coach, an oils coach, or a chiropractor, or so many different therapeutic doctors and modalities out there to be able to work together, right? Because not any one of us has the answer. It's about us working together as a community and being able to direct each other in different ways and being able to find the science, find the resources to help us thrive in this amazing health journey. So my challenge, I would love to be able to see lots of comments below from you of where do you go to be able to help yourself find your hope and your health and your happiness on this amazing life journey. Right? You have a beautiful and blessed day, and I look forward to seeing all of your great comments. All right, take care, and God bless.